A soldier's journey. Time at times has very little meaning. Sometimes it flows too slowly. Sometimes it goes too fast. Other times you must stand still as the escalator moves beneath your feet. Time moves on. We are all prisoners of time. Einstein discovered that time is warped in space. The laymen are left bewildered. No one knows when time will come to an end. Sometimes memories can make you doubt your own mortality. Remember, the past is yesterday. It's not always a reminder of who you are now. We will always tremble at bad news. Slowly, the brain begins to understand. Images become clear. Or is it just the imagination that is running wild? Truth no longer has meaning, and we are trapped in a time capsule. Perspiration begins to build. My eyes well. Tears overcome the sweaty pores. Must absorb the blow. There will be no mercy, only a void inside that harbors dark memories. When the tongue becomes the unspoken word, only their ghostly figures remain. Are they leftover nightmares from a distant past, or just an offhanded remark someone made? When I when I wasn't listening, or maybe another nightmare. Time and places lay silent and distant. Irrational thoughts cross the mind. The heart may quiver, but remain strong. The morning sun will burn the fog. A soldier recalls two terrifying words: fix bayonets. Did I hear an order? Oh, what does it mean to the NFG, the new fucking guy? Hey, no time for prayers or to bless yourself or give a coherent response. Just me and the charging army. Here they come. Mama, they look a lot like us. The bugle, or is it the trumpet that announced their chivalry and those damned whistles? Who knows? Does anybody care? The contact is at bay for a short period. The killing, the dying begin. Savagery is being tested to its limits. The bayonet finds its purpose. I gaze into a set of dying eyes. Time will remind me of this year, this day, this moment, my remaining days on earth. It haunts the soul. You kill to survive. You have reached the pinnacle of war. A soldier is left with no words to describe his remorse. You are young and invincible. Now, a bona fide killer. The devil rules the day. The sound of the distant thunder fills my ears. The rain begins to fall. God is sad and is shedding his holy tears. The roar of the guns and the cannon fire make a statement. The brave and the fools are hard to distinguish from one another. The mayhem and the slaughter are over almost as quickly as it begins, so it seems, to the devastated soldier. Time has been stolen from the dead. Time is only a moment lost to the survivors. Smell of gunpowder burns my nostrils. The smell of death lingers in the air. Silence for the survivors. Some weep, others smile. Some simply stare. Time has become vulgar. Others are in a tomb of their own making, tagging back. The dust off comes for the dead and wounded. The wounds of the heart linger. Time will never heal the sorrow. The helicopter vanishes from sight. Someone whispers a prayer. We take no prisoners. The dead and the wounded are left for the vultures. There will be no escape, no mercy. Their fate has been sealed. The jungle scavengers will take their share. The screams are haunting as the flesh is stripped from the bone. Only a skeletal frame remains as proof of their once existence. Their time has ended abruptly. Try to understand. This is war. Time leaves the body exhausted. Time to check for any missing limbs or holes in the body. My eyes will squint in the darkness. The light blinds me. Man knows about the moon, but less about the stars. Look to the stars and beyond the parameters of mortal man. Find a place where the body can rest, preferably among the stars. Visions depend on the eclipse of the moon. A mare dies and on an a mare dies on an empty prairie. A stallion cries. He must stand strong and alone. His time has been shattered to bits. Cherish the good thoughts, for they are a blessing. Try to remember them. They may serve you well someday, if only that were possible. Probably only another of my illusions that is killing me slowly. I find myself drifting from one reality to another. I'm left dreaming, coupled by nightmares that I did not survive the skirmish. Can it be just an escape? But to where? Only God knows. So buckle up. At times, dying can be easier than living. The powers that be tell me everything will be all right. But they never knew me. Oh, what are they trying to tell me? Reject negativity? Reject the people who are trying to drag me down? Try to find good in people. Racism has no place in a true democracy. It's odd how we all look alike when we stand in the shadows with a dim light surrounding our full figure, only to be unrecognizable. Who could it be? Yellow, brown, black, or white? Only God or the devil can sort them out. Each wants your soul, Your choice, your fantasy, my reality. Pray to whom? The so-called great scholars questioned the validity of God. Then Friedrich Nietzsche announced, God is dead. Did he ever exist? I fear for the children. Their destiny lies in the hands of fools. I hear the voices that seem to be a million miles away. Are they just voices calling from the darkest part of my mind? Again, it's a struggle to answer. My screams remain silent. I move on to be free, only be snared by the very traps I set myself. I fear the darkest side of human emotions. In the darkness, I tell lies, even to myself. The sun penetrates with rays of light. The shadow of the truth prevails. Can it represent a glimpse of hope? Is it a secret that no one can define or solve? Can it be a promise that cannot be kept? Will humanity overcome the dullness of the blade? Will the sharpness that slices the soul as the soul bleeds out? Somewhere, somehow, I muttered, save me. I am lost with hope. So let out a groan of human decency. I must be united with spirit and soul. Someone took my innocence, my youth, and replaced it with nothing. Didn't they know I couldn't live without hope? Maybe a pocket full of dope for a better day? Did they care? Like a phoenix that rises from the ashes and takes its rightful place near the sun, I too will find my place near the sun someday. Life, like death, has very little meaning for some. Others are natural lifers and accept death as a natural occurrence. God has provided them with an easy out. Or is it the devil being coy? Then there are those who never learn to live. They are left with the fear of dying. The soul is lost. Some ask questions, then fear the answers. No one saw me coming. Others never saw me leave. My screams remain silent, but still my voice can be heard, pleading and muttering, love me, if only for a little while. Will I be forgotten or lost in the shuffle? Time has the survivors wondering, why me? Better men than me never came home. I know now the answer, but do you? It's a secret. Only the suffering soldiers know. Time has given me an understanding of who I am and who I am not, or who I once wanted to be. Some cling to faith and guns. The fear of God keeps them honest. The hills and the mountains are obstacles to be challenged, not conquered. My dreams and nightmares consist of relentless climbing, never reaching the top. Maybe that was never the goal. Now, in the twilight of my years, I bid you farewell. I only seek redemption, or a simple prayer will be sufficient. Look to the heavens for your God. He holds the sacred answers that are denied to mortal men and women. War is like love. It will find its rightful place in my heart. Time will never diminish the feelings or memories of the greatest adventure that we shared. We were children learning to fly. A hard reality kept us grounded. Time will grant us wings to fly away. Someday, freedom at last. Sometimes the truth is hard to define, but lies become even harder to deny. The boy who went to war returned a broken man. My book of life is filled with empty pages. I struggle to find my place in life. Remember, it was my adventure, my war, my time.